Do me a favor, have a seat right there. Go wrong.
Okay. How's it going, man? My name's Robert with Homeland Security. I'm a special agent.
Okay. Hi, dude. What's your name?
Eduardo.
And your last name? Date of birth?
93.
What's your social?
62.
Have you ever used any other names?
No.
No? What's your address? Is this one good or no?
Which one is that?
It's the Tracy.
Yeah.
Is that where you live right now?
That's where I live at.
On what's that street? What's your phone number?
I don't remember my phone number right now, man.
It's
I want to know why I'm here, man.
You're under arrest
Why am I under arrest?
for meth smuggling.
Where did you guys find meth in my car?
We can get into that. I gotta get through these like standard questions, and then we'll get into that.
You guys have all my information that you guys have right there. I don't know what's going on right now. I just signed a paper. I
What
don't know
paper?
what I signed.
Who asked you to sign the paper?
The guard asked me to sign a paper, and I don't know what that paper was for.
Okay. Do you want me to look? I'll look into it.
I mean, I'm just saying because you're telling me that I'm in jail right now.
No, you're
I'm arrested, right?
you're under arrest. That's
For
true.
meth smuggling.
For meth smuggling. That's right.
That's ridiculous.
So what we're doing right now, we're going through some bio questions. After that, I'm going to get into Miranda. I'm going to read you your rights, and then we're going to go from there. I'm going to explain what's going to happen in the next steps. Okay? What country are you a citizen of?
Do I have to answer these questions?
These questions, yes, you do.
I have to answer those questions.
Yes.
I don't remember my phone. Like my phone number, I gave it to you guys when I first came in here. It's 650.
So you do remember it now? Is that this phone number?
I
or is
don't
it
know.
like
I don't
a-
know which phone. What do you?
This is the
I brought
phone.
phones over here, man, to sell. I don't know which one you have.
Did you have more than one cell phone? Or
I brought phones over here to sell. Yeah.
Oh, to
unlock 'em.
sell?
Yeah, to unlock them.
Okay. Let's get back to your citizenship. Are you a U.S. citizen?
I am a U.S. citizen.
Okay. Where were you born?
San Mateo, California.
San Mateo.
And I really don't. I don't feel comfortable answering any more questions, man. To be honest with you.
So these are
I
biographical
understand what they are,
questions.
But
You-
I don't know what's going on.
So right now, let me explain to you, okay? You seem really worked up and a little nervous.
I am worked up, man. I'm
I'm
really
gonna
worked
explain.
up. You're telling me that I'm
You're under arrest.
under
right now.
arrest for meth smuggling.
Can I explain it to you? Try to put your mind at peace.
Mhm.
So these are biographical questions that I'm gonna give you, okay? I'm gonna read these down. You're just gonna answer them. It's like height, weight, family members, medical issues, if you have any money on you, so we can take care of you. After that, I'm gonna read your Miranda rights. That's what I think you're really concerned about. I'm gonna describe all your rights that you have, okay? About lawyers and remaining silent and all that stuff. And if you don't want to talk to me anymore, we'll stop right there. And I'm just gonna explain what the next step's gonna be. Right now, you're under arrest. Fortunately for you, there's COVID going around, and most likely what's going to happen is I'm going to give you a piece of paper. It's going to have a date on it. I'm going to ask you to sign it that you had it. It doesn't admit guilt or anything. It gives you some directions. That date is a court date. You're going to have to show up and see a judge. They're going to assign you a lawyer and all that other stuff. So people aren't going to jail right after this. That's why I'm saying you're not in jail. You're being detained right now. You are fully under arrest. It's up to the attorneys to make that decision on that notice to appear. But I want you to take a deep breath. Let's get through these questions. We'll go through Miranda, and then you can remain silent. All right, San Mateo. All right, you're male. How tall are you?
5'3",
About how much do you weigh?
like 160, and I don't know,
It's about.
something like that.
Okay, and your eyes are brown. Hair is black. Do you have any tattoos?
No.
No tattoos? Do you have
I
any major,
these. Sorry, we got
just little dots on your hands?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Do you have any major scars, like surgery or anything
No
like that?
scars.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I was doing Uber and Lyft, man, until all this COVID stuff.
Okay. And then you stopped.
I do it off and on.
Oh, is it still going on now, even with the COVID?
Yeah, unfortunately, man, people gotta eat, yeah.
Gotcha. So you stopped because you wanted to, not because it shut down or anything like that?
As far as I know, it's not shut down. I haven't done it for a while,
Yeah.
but, I mean, it's not shut down.
Copy that. I haven't used it in a while, so I didn't know. What's your dad's name? Can you spell that for me? His last name?
Ruiz,
Is he still with us?
yeah.
Where does he live? In the US or
He lives in the U.S.
US? What city?
He lives in, San Carlos.
San Carlos? Alright. How about your mom?
Yeah,
Her last name?
Zamora, yeah,
She's still with us?
yeah.
And where does she live?
She lives in Sacramento.
Are you married?
I'm not legally married.
No. Do you have any kids?
I do,
How many kids do you have?
I have one.
One? Do they live in the US?
They do.
What city?
Tracy,
Tracy? Do they live with you?
yeah.
Are you in any gangs or anything like that?
No, when I was younger, I used to, be in the street a lot, but I'm not a gang member.
Okay. I asked you some of those COVID questions. I'm just gonna ask them again. You don't have any cough or anything
I
like
don't have a
that?
cough, I don't have any fever.
Do you have any
Yeah.
other than your wrist? You said you had that wrist issue. Do you have any other medical issues?
No, not current.
And like I said, you're under arrest for smuggling meth, not for using or anything like that, but to make sure that you're healthy and everything. Do you use drugs or anything like
I
that?
don't use any drugs.
Do you drink?
I don't drink.
When was the last time
You
you
know
had?
what? I drank a couple days ago at a party.
Okay. When was the last time you had like any drugs or alcohol, including marijuana?
Probably about a month ago.
Okay. So nothing current?
No,
And any drugs,
no,
marijuana at all or no?
no.
No?
No, I'm saying I smoked marijuana about like more than a month ago. Probably.
Oh, okay, I got you. No big deal. Do you have any money on you?
Yeah,
I'm gonna count it. Can you take it out? How much is it about?
about $300,
300?
close to it.
So we got 2 50s,
Mm-hmm.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You can take that. All right, so this is Miranda. This is the part you've been waiting for. I'm gonna read this to you. If at any point you don't understand anything, you need clarification, just ask me. Okay, before we ask you any questions, it is my duty to advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law or other proceedings. You have the right to consult an attorney before making any statement or answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you before any questioning, if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now, you still have the right to stop the questioning at any time, or to stop the questioning for the purpose of consulting an attorney. Do you understand each and every one of those?
Yeah.
Do you need me to explain them anymore?
No.
Do you want to have a conversation or
I
not?
don't want to have any. I want to speak to somebody that's gonna help me.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Well, we can get into that more, but we'd have to have a
No,
conversation.
I don't know what's going on. We can have a conversation while we're present. All you want.
Okay, so I don't want you to be confused about this piece of paper because it is important.
It says waiver on it.
What was that?
It says waiver on it, right?
Yeah, so I put invoked.
Okay.
So this is all being recorded.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So the lawyers can have a look at it and nothing wrong is happening there. So this is that notice to appear that I'm talking about. So on it, it has a date and a time. We've been issuing these, and sometimes that date gets pushed off depending on how bad this COVID thing is, while the courts are shut down. I'm gonna have you sign it. It's not an admission of guilt or anything like that. It's just saying that you have it and that you've seen it. And I'm gonna take a photocopy, and I'm gonna hang on to the original, I'm gonna give you that. On it, it also has a phone number, and that's the public defenders, like the free lawyers. So they want you to call that so you can get it set up so you can have a lawyer. There's also a number called pretrial services. Call them and check in with them. I don't know what they do. They kind of like see if you need any help or whatever and get you squared away. They're on your side, they're on my side. With that said, again, it's August 10th. If it gets changed and your phone number is good and I can reach you, I'll call you and tell you that. If I can't, I'll see you at the courthouse and we'll give you a new one, a new date. If
So
COVID's
that's
still going on.
so you're telling me that I'm gonna be in jail until my court date?
No, I'm telling you that you're gonna most likely walk out of here with this piece of paper and it says that you gotta show up at this time, and if you don't, they're gonna issue a warrant for you.
Where's the court?
The court, it has the directions right here, so you can just.
Can I
push
read it?
Yeah. Before you sign it, you should read it, the whole thing. Okay, it looks like, I signed the wrong spot, so I'm gonna have to get another one for you and print it out, but you can read this one just to get it out of the way. You can actually hang on to that one. And I'm gonna get another one before I leave, to have you sign it. You ever get a traffic ticket before?
I have.
You know how they have you sign it, and if you don't, you have to go to jail to wait?
Right.
It's not a mission of guilt, it's just saying that you're gonna
So
show
if I
up.
don't sign this, I'm going to jail.
Probably. That's not my decision, but I'm gonna have to tell the lawyer that he doesn't wanna sign it, so they're probably just gonna book you in.
So if I sign this, you're telling me if I sign this, I just have to come to this court date?
Yeah.
And I don't have to wait here?
Yep. I signed in the wrong spot, so I gotta print out a new copy. You can hang on to that one, we're gonna go back
I'm
to your
gonna
cell.
read this.
Yeah, go back to the cell. You take it with you. Just go this way, stay on my front real quick.